Welcome to another episode of Creativity in the Age of AI. Today we explore a powerful question. What happens to human creativity when machines become creative too? And more importantly, how can we rethink creativity, confidence, and education in an age where AI can generate ideas as fast as we can imagine them? This series is made for innovators, educators, creators, and anyone curious about how AI can expand, not replace, human imagination. I'm Christian, Professor for Creative Thinking. For the past 18 years, I've helped teams around the world unlock their innovation potential with science-based methods. Let's dive in. Have you ever watched an AI create something and felt both amazed and a little uneasy? An idea for what to cook for dinner, a solution for a problem at work, or a story that could have come from a human mind. And maybe you've wondered, if a machine can do this, what's left for us? This is not a question for the future, it's a question for right now. Artificial intelligence has stepped into the creative arena, and it's forcing us to rethink what creativity really means and what we should be teaching in our schools. Recent studies have shown something astonishing. AI systems can now outperform university students on classic creativity tests, the kind used for decades to measure divergent and convergent thinking. In fact, AI chatbots like ChatGPT perform at human level and often outperform humans in almost all kinds of creativity tests. And when people are asked to judge creative ideas without knowing who wrote them, human or AI, they often can't tell the difference. In fact, many of the machine-generated ideas are rated as just as or more original and useful than human ones. So here we are, a world where computers can brainstorm, write, and even invent. And for many people, that's deeply unsettling. Because if creativity was supposed to be the last safe haven of humanity, what happens when machines join the club? With all that extra creative intelligence, we may be able to solve problems in complete new ways and getting to better solutions for problems we may not have been able to solve as humans alone. Studies even show that we often feel more satisfied with the creative process when supported by AI. However, there is a downside to the rise of artificial creativity. Psychologists have found that using AI can subtly erode our creative self-belief. Some people start to doubt their own originality. They feel less creative after working with AI, even when the collaboration actually produced results of higher quality and originality. It's as if when the machine starts generating ideas faster and slicker than we can, we quietly think, maybe I'm not that creative after all. And that should be a key attention for education. If students start seeing AI as the real creator, we risk raising a generation that lets the machine think for them instead of with them. But here's the good news. Being creative is not only about generating new combinations, it's also about meaning, emotion, and purpose. AI can remix ideas, but it doesn't care about them. It doesn't feel joy or curiosity or the sting of failure that makes a new insight truly yours. It doesn't have values or taste or a dream it wants to chase. Authentic human creativity, as the latest research reminds us, is deeply tied to consciousness, to context, to why we create. Machines can assist in getting those new insightful perspectives and the why haven't we thought about that before type of ideas, but only humans can attach meaning to an idea. That's where our real advantage lies, not in producing outputs, but in deciding what's worth creating in the first place. So maybe the right question isn't, can AI be creative? Maybe it's, how can we be creative together? When used wisely, AI can actually boost human creativity. Studies show that when people brainstorm with multiple AI partners, they end up with more diverse and original ideas. The key is how we use it. If students simply ask AI to do their work, they lose the learning. But if they use AI as a sparring partner to explore, to challenge, to surprise them, it can make their thinking more flexible, more curious, more bold. In that sense, AI can become a kind of creative mirror, reflecting our thoughts back in unexpected ways, helping us see new patterns. It's not about replacing imagination. It's about stretching it. It's about using AI to advance and extend your own thinking. So what does this mean for education? It means that we should no longer focus only on teaching students to produce ideas, but on helping them judge, develop, and humanize ideas, especially when those ideas come from machines. Our new priorities in education should be focused around building creative confidence and helping students believe their personal voice still matters in an AI world. Teaching prompt literacy and the art of asking the right questions and having a deeper creative dialogue with AI and with humans as well. Strengthen critical and ethical thinking. Students must learn not just to generate, but to evaluate and improve what AI suggests. And most of all, we should nurture what seems to be uniquely human: curiosity to challenge declining ideas in society and everyday lives, intuition to understand when ideas are in the making, courage to make decisions on new ideas, and the ability to create with meaning. Expert intuition involves rapid, unconscious judgments based on recognized patterns and an immediate recognition of similar situations. Creative intuition anticipates new and innovative paths by forming new patterns and structures. Social intuition unconsciously interprets the thoughts and feelings of others through verbal and nonverbal cues. Temporal intuition assesses the optimal timing for actions by accounting for both linear and cyclical dynamics. These are not soft skills. They're what make creativity human and irreplaceable. AI is not the end of creativity. It's a wake-up call. Maybe AI chatbots are more creative than humans simply because we have prioritized logic over creativity for too many years in education. If we put a much stronger focus on nurturing human creativity in education, and if we teach the next generation to use AI to advance and extend their human thinking without losing themselves, then we will be able to reach a human creative level that we may have never seen before, becoming able to solve problems that have desperately needed new solutions for generations. The future doesn't belong to the smartest machines, it belongs to the most deeply creative humans, the ones who know how to dance with the machine, but never forget the rhythm of their own imagination. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to our series Creativity in the Age of AI for more episodes, and let's keep the dialogue going.